Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and welcome to day 10 of my advent calendar in a book adventure escape room. Let's get straight to the chapter and then we'll see what the puzzle is going to be. So let's have a look. We have chapter 10, Distribute the Sweets. When they finally stepped through the door of the apartment, the scene that met their eyes was nothing short of an explosion. A dazzling effusion of vivid colours burst forth from everywhere. Children squealed, running between the adults' legs, their faces beaming with happiness, their little hands stained with sugar or pastry cream. To the left, a table richly laden with every kind of food, where one could see grilled meats, fresh fruit, fragrant pastries, and cakes of incredible shapes. Each dish seemed to shout its desire to be tasted, its promise of immediate pleasure. The adults, dressed in traditional African attire, mingled with the scene like tropical birds in flight, their robes and turbans bustling with vivid colours, red, yellow, green, blue, floated around them, sometimes in swirls, sometimes frozen in the pose of a gesture or a word. The fabrics, of an almost unreal richness, shimmered in the light of the candles and lamps. In the centre of the living room table, under a fascinated gaze of the children, a 7-branch candlestick stood out, majestic, both discreet and solemn. It was all wrought iron, with one of those simple objects that, because of their symbolic value and age, seem to carry with them centuries of history. The 3 candles on the left were a brilliant red, like a feverish passion. The central black candle stood out for its calm and almost mystical presence, motionless at the centre of the scene. On the right, 3 green candles, fresh, almost vegetal, recalled youth and hope. All of this, and this whole scene lived, throbbed, buzzed with the noise and warmth of this family. However, even before anyone deigned to welcome their guest, the mistress of the house, a woman in her 60s, quite tall and wearing a broad smile that no doubt concealed the concerns of an old matriarch, already found herself in the grip of a serious difficulty. She stood, uncertain, in the middle of the living room, watching the children running, squabbling, and bustling around the table, their hands full of sweets. The sweets, cakes, and pastries placed in generous piles on the tablecloths seemed enough to satisfy the younger ones, but she couldn't help worrying about the equality of distribution. She sighed deeply. Everyone has to have their share, she thought. But in this tangle of innocence and joyful confusion, can we manage to give each child their equal portion of sweets and cakes? She turned to a neighbour who was standing there, pretending to be settled in some vitally important detail, but who was more concerned with the contents of his glass. Then, after a moment's hesitation, she turned to Leon, who, in his usual silence, had not yet had time to form an opinion about everything around him. The sight of sugar made the children uncontrollable when everyone has their own constraints on the amount of sweets they want. One of the children shouts, "I want us to have more candy than soda." Another says, "Well, first of all, I want there to be as many sodas as there are oranges on the table." A little further on, a third says, "Okay, but then there has to be as many donuts as there are sodas and candy combined. How can we satisfy the 3 children using no more or less than 4 of the baskets that have been prepared?" Right, okay, so let's see. We're going to need to choose numbers of things. Let me open up the website and we'll see exactly what the answer is that the format of the answer they're looking for, and then we'll see what we can figure out. Okay, this is what we have to work out. The 4 baskets out of the 8 available. So we're going to have to basically choose each basket according to the pictures and then see exactly what ones we have to do. Right, so let's have another look at the picture and figure things out. Right, first of all, we need to see as many donuts as there are sodas and candy. Right, first of all, I want there to be as many sodas as there are oranges on the table. Right, I'm assuming that these are all oranges. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges. Is that another one behind it? It probably is. So I'd say there's probably 6 oranges then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not an orange, that's a glass. So 6 oranges. So there should be 6 sodas total. So 6 drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 in there. And there's 2 in there. So those 2 have got to be selected. So we know that, because there's got to be 4 and there's only 2 with 2 in it. So let's choose the two that have got 2 sodas in them. That gives us a good start. So then from there we can figure out more candy than soda. What does it mean by candy? I mean candy, donuts, as there are sodas and candy combined. All right. Well, candy, is that these bags as well, you think? More candy than soda. Well, there's 2 in there, 3, 2 in there, there's 1 in there. I've got to have 3 bags that have got 2 candies in them, haven't I? So there's that one, that one. That one has... That one's got no drink in it, so a different kind of that. And that one hasn't got a drink in it either, so I can discount those 2 straight away. And I've already chosen those 2. So there's only two more to choose from the 4. So I've only got to discount 2 of them. Basically, I need to have the ones that have got lots of candy in it. There's 2 candies in that one, 2 candies in that one. It's got to be those, isn't it? But then that's still only going to have more candy than soda. I must be doing something wrong. No, there's 2 in that one. But I can't have all of those. I can't have the 3. And I want as many donuts as there are sodas and candy. You can't have that many donuts. I must have miscounted oranges. Maybe some of these aren't oranges. Although they look like oranges. Maybe that's not an orange. Again, it's dependent on the type of picture as to what I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to decide that I'm going to go for those 2 because they've got extra candies in them. So if I can find them on the screen picture, that's the trick. I'm pretty sure this is going to be wrong. But I think it's that one, and I think it's that one. So let's validate that, and we got it wrong. We figured that out. I'm not enjoying this as much as I thought. Don't use D. Okay. So can I select one that's not D and hope that I've got it right after that? I'm going to go for that one. That's also got 2 candies in it. No, that's wrong as well. Hint 2, number of donuts is greater than 8. I don't know if there's that many donuts around, is there? There's only like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't see that there's 8 donuts anywhere. 5 bags of candies, and we don't use H. Well, I didn't use H. 5 bags of candies. So more candy than soda. So there must only be 4 oranges on the table. Maybe that's not an orange. So I know I'm... Distribute the 3. Right, that's telling me what's in them. So I should be able to figure it out from that. Let's get the last hint as well. I already knew that one. That doesn't help me. Let's just get the solution. A, C, E, G. So not B at all. A. Oh, I can take them out. Let's get rid of that. A, C. I've got 2 of them, right? A, C, E, and G. I've got them right, but they're in the wrong order. I think that's... that's a good sign that this book is playing with me a little bit. So, yeah, I will continue with it, but I'm not particularly enjoying it. So I shall see you tomorrow for day 11, even though I'm probably not going to enjoy it very much. But thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you for more very soon. Tomorrow, in fact. Bye-bye for now.